afternoon baseball now from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in New York. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Oakland A's and the New York Mets. It's interleague baseball on the show. Steven Matz, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's having a decent year. I mean, you look at the fact that he's got an ERA under 350. That tells me he's keeping his team in ball games. He's giving them a great effort, and sometimes he's pitching deep in games. And so I don't know what we'll get today, but I do think he'll go out there and give this team some solid innings.
Leading off the afternoon for Oakland.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. These Mets, Harold, as they take the field here today. Well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, man. I mean, you really want to end the homestand on a great note. This is the last game at home for a really long road trip coming up. So fans are going to have to watch you on TV or listen to it on the radio. You want to give them something to kick them off with, and that is a win today.
Pitch on the way. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. And the pitch. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Well, Matt, this lineup's been scuffling from top to bottom. You don't see it very often, but they need a spark. One guy to step up, get hot, and maybe the rest can catch up. But right now, they're really struggling.
At the plate, Marcus Semien. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Our temperature, hot but not overly hot, 87 degrees here at first pitch. One and 0 pitch on the way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Jansen's a guy that's not worried about all the metrics. He's going to call his zone. And if you're pounding the ball in one spot, he's going to call it, particularly off the plate.
2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here's the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Joey Wendell is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Into the box, Matt McBride, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. One 0 count. Here it is. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that finds its way through for a base hit. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one, and that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, this middle of this lineup is dangerous. You know, he gets two quick outs, and then here comes the 3-hitter and the 4-hitter with back-to-back hits. And now the 5-hitter. He's going to have to pitch him a little careful. He thought he was cruising. Now he's in a little trouble.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1.
That's pretty good break right there. Breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
2 down, runners at first and second. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
The 2-2 pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. A's strand a couple. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Daniel Mengden starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, last outing, solid outing. Gave him 6 full innings, but he took the loss. But if you give this club that kind of a quality outing, a lot of times you're going to walk away with a W. If he does that again this game, I think he's got a chance to win.
Here's Juan Lagares. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Fielder, Juan Lagares.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Harold, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, man, I mean, this is a big game. Nobody likes to get swept in a series. Losing the first 2 games kind of put their backs against the wall. We'll see how they respond as they try to get 1 win in this place as they get ready to get out of here. That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball isn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
2-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Smolinski is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Time now to take a look at Terry Collins' Mets starting lineup in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I really like the way Neil Walker is playing right now. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Digging in as Drupal Cabrera, as we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. First offering on its way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it. And now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 2-2 one more time. Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Neil Walker, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. Walker will take the turn here and look for second now. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
In is Curtis Granderson. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Walker rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Matt, talk about 2-out lightning. First 2 guys are retired. Next guy doubles, and then bam, a single to drive in a run. 2-out lightning.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Kiermaier is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Mets are out on top, 1-0. So now it's Mark Canha. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Here's another 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Mets. And I'm looking down there at the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. The thing about Travis, not a big guy, and he's had some injuries along the way. But if he can stay healthy, he's got a great pitching staff to catch.
Now at the plate, Jake Smolinski. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. Here's the first pitch to him. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Outside, 3-0 now. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Conforto going back at the track. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 11, Rajai Davis.
So striding forward now, Rajai Davis. And the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. A's are gone in order. They're down 1-0. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Travis d'Arnaud.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Nope.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
1 strike.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Now to the plate, Wilmer Flores. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A little bouncer. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the air now out to left field. Davis will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Oakland A's. And I'm looking at Rajai Davis out there in the outfield. He's played center, played left, played some right. I just love his infectious smile. And you know what? He can run up them and climb a wall with the best of them. Sometimes he looks like Spider-Man.
Into the box, Rene Rivera. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. On the ground to second base. This could be two. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Back at Citi Field in Flushing, Queens, as we are ready for the third inning in this one. Digging in, Daniel Mengden. 9-1-2 due up.
Number 33, Daniel Mengden.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Set to deal on 2-2. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
In now, Kevin Kiermaier. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The pitch. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Soft liner toward first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Just late. He's safe. That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line.
Marcus Semien.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Wow, one pitch ago he had only given up a single, but with that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
A swing and a miss at a ball down. Runner at second here with one man out. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Here's the 2-1. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And gone up into the second deck. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Number 17 for him on the season. And the A's have grabbed a 2-1 lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Now
Into the box, Joey Wendell.
Joey Wendell.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And no one will track it down. Drilled on the ground to short. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Standing in now, Matt McBride, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Runner at first here, 1 man out. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough to handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
In there, 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering, but a quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan Healy.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Healy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 3-1. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mark Canha.
Into the box now, Mark Canha, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. A 1 pitch on its way. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
3 runs already home here. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 3-1 Oakland. Striding in, Steven Matz. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Well, we know he had a long half inning out there pitching. Now he's leading off the inning. He's probably going to take some pitches, try to get himself a little bit of rest and work that other pitcher and not have to get right back into an inning.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Down 0-2.
Now here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, you know, AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
Stepping in now, Juan Lagares. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Matt, he's one pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs and then you go back and shut them down.
The pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
The next 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Now here it comes. This is line to left. Davis is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. Score holds. It's 3-1. Ready for another chance? Jake Smolinski comes into this at bat 0-for-1 in the ball game.
Smolinski.
First delivery to him on the way. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. They got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The left fielder.
So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And we've got 2 guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. Here's Rajay Davis now. He's 0-for-1 thus far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Davis waits on the 1-1. Way out in front. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Daniel Mengden. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Lagares is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's, as the lead remains 3-1. Here's Neil Walker. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat.
Neil Walker.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run here for Neil Walker. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Mets have made this a 3-2 ball game.
Well, before that homer, he was on autopilot, retiring 5 hitters in a row. Just goes to show you one lapse, one bad location, and all of a sudden you're licking your wounds a bit.
In is
Center
Curtis
fielder,
Granderson.
Number 3, Curtis Granderson.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Healy will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Conforto. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard to the right side, but foul.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Mets draw a hair closer thanks to the solo home run. We're through 4. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Matt Vasgersian back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball one. Hit slowly back to the mound. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus.
Digging in and looking for more, Marcus Semien. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is low, ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Lays off 2-2 now.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Grounded to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He goes to first. It's in time.
Now batting, second baseman, Joey Wendell.
Digging in once again, Joey Wendell. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
The 2-1 on its way. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. Towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They're up 3-2. Striding in once again, Wilmer Flores. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Wilmer Flores.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball the pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And a fastball just a bit up.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, that pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Rene Rivera is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Hit hard back up the middle. Underhanded flip to second for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. Back to first, but it's right over his head.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Into the box, Steven Matz. Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Here's Juan Lagares. He swings and grounds it to short, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Great job of hitting. So many people think you get a first pitch fastball, you have to pull it. No, a great swing is hitting the ball back up the middle.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Here it is. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's now 5-3.
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited it over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Standing in now, Neil Walker. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Curveball that time, not even close. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Squared that one up just a little late. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. He'll try it again. 3-2. And Walker will reach. It's a base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, and he is so close to having a cycle. He's one thing short, and the toughest one of them all, the triple. He's gonna, looks like he's gonna get another at bat. Let's see if he's able to pull it off.
Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 pitch. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Mets strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. 5-3 New York. Eric Goodell takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Mets. Number 62, Eric Goodell.
Ready once again, Matt McBride. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-0 delivery. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Conforto has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan Healy.
Ready for another chance, Ryan Healy. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Conforto has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Mark Canha.
So now it's Mark Canha. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle. Cabrera's up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Chichi Gonzalez enters to do the
now
pitching in the
Oakland,
bottom of the 6th.
Number 22, Chichi Gonzalez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Leading
Michael
off for the
Conforto. It's been
Right
an 0 for 2
fielder,
effort for him to this point.
Conforto.
A called strike over the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Well, he came at him with the same pitch. Now he finds himself down 0-2. You just got to anticipate he's going to try to triple it up. Not just double, but triple. I'm looking for that pitch right now again.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Nope,
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
1 and 2.
The 1-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
For me,
Now batting.
check swings are right there
Catcher.
next to bang bang plays at
Travis
first as the most difficult
Darno.
calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Travis Darno stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting,
Striding in once again, Wilmer Flores. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1 and 0.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here's the 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Well, Matt, that's the sixth game he's got a base hit in. Now you got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging the bat pretty good.
Into the box, Rene Rivera. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Yoenis Cespedes. We'll see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here.
Yoenis Cespedes.
And that is through for a base hit. And the move to the bench will pay off handsomely. And the run is in to score from third.
Boy, he really picked his teammate up right there with 2 outs and following a strikeout to get the base hit and drive a run in. That is really a special feeling. But, man, he really lifted his team up with that.
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Into the box now, Juan Lagares, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're through 6 full. It's the Mets 6 and the A's 3. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Hansel Robles is on his way into the ball game now, as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Hansel Robles.
Digging in once again, Jake Smolinski. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
The right fielder, number 5, Jake Smolinski.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. A high fastball is in there.
I got 2-1 to count.
The 2-1 on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. 3rd home run for him on the year, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Addison Reed comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Addison Reed. The left fielder, number 11, Rajay Davis.
Here's Rajay Davis now, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Grounded weakly to the left. Flores has to hurry. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The pitcher, Chichi Gonzalez.
Carlos Hernandez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 30, Carlos Hernandez.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Another payoff pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Softly hit here to the left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Ready for another shot now. Kevin Kiermaier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Now the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Conforto moves over and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
the A's strike for one on the solo homer. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Mets 6 and the Athletics 4. Daniel Colon gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Daniel Colon.
Asdrubal Cabrera will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
Lined foul right over the Mets dugout. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Fouled back. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hit hard towards center. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Now batting, second baseman, Neil Walker.
Here's Neil Walker, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. goodness. 0-2 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a swing and a miss as Walker is down on strikes for the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swung on and missed. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Settling in now, Michael Conforto. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. A runner on first with 2 away. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Travis d'Arnaud would be next if they can keep this inning alive. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Liner towards second, and this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him, and the runner from third crosses the plate, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, that's a big base hit right there, and now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game, and now they've got that cushion.
At the plate, Wilmer Flores. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch. And he pops him up back behind second base. Semien is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Mets 7 and the Athletics 4. And now here comes Mets skipper Terry Collins out to home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Jerry Blevins will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. David Wright will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Marcus Semien will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the pitch. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. The pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Swing and a liner. Foul. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Granderson is under it. 1 away.
The batter.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Digging in to try it again, Joey Wendell is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Wright's got to get rid of it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Matt McBride.
Ready now, Matt McBride. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
From the stretch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. One and one, here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
The 1-2 pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
2 out, nobody on. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Ryan Dull is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 66, Ryan Dull.
Stepping into the box, Rene Rivera. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Rene Rivera.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
The third baseman, number 5.
Stepping up now, David Wright. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. One out, nobody on. Heading out toward shallow right. Smolinski's under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Juan Lagares.
Here's Juan Lagares. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1. Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box. Here it comes, 0-2. Grounded back up the middle, and that's in there for a base hit, his third hit of the game.
breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
In now, Neil Walker.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Here it comes on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
From the stretch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Matt, this is a big pitch right here. They're putting together a nice little small rally. He's got to throw a strike right here and make him swing the bat.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. The next 3-2. Chopped weakly up the first base line, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. 2 down, runners at first and second. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Another full count pitch home, and he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. They hold a 7-4 lead. Jerry Familia comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Jerry Familia.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He'll lead it off against Jerry Familia, who'll try to close the door in this one.
Ryan Healy.
Chopped foul wide of first. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Oh, and 2, here it is. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ready on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at-bat. He is really making him work.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So now it's Mark Canha, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Called strike on the sinker. 2-2 now. Might have jammed him a little there, as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box, Jake Smolinski, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A 1 pitch on its way, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Runners on first with 1 down. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2, and a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt, in fact.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hit on the ground to short. To Walker for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
7-4 the final finish today. Steven Matz wins his team-leading 10th game of the year. Jerry Familia closes the door for the save, his 28th on the season. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious New York Mets. 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Athletics, 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.